A violent California thug shot a police K9 named Glock through the neck after leading cops on a high-speed chase. However, he got a horrific surprise as a result of what he did. K9 Glock, a Belgian Malinois, was shot through the neck on Friday, April 6, 2018, after officers used a spike strip to stop a vehicle being driven by 26-year-old Jonathan Eric Alexander. What could have been a possible minor setback for the young thug had he cooperated with officers turned into pure horror for him after he decided to be a thug. According to Blue Lives Matter, Alexander had been pulled over by an officer from the Wheatland Police Department at approximately 2:30 a.m. early Friday morning for driving under the influence. Alexander was seen by police driving at 90 miles per hour with his lights off before they chased him down. When police approached his vehicle, Alexander gave his name, but then became uncooperative and decided to make the biggest mistake of his life. Upon contact with the driver, a strong odor of alcohol emitted from the vehicle, Yuba County Sheriff's Department crime analyst Leslie Carbis said. He did ID himself to the officer, but then became uncooperative. According to the police, Jonathan Alexander sped off in the middle of the conversation with the officer who had pulled him over. Within minutes, the high-speed chase attracted the attention of other law enforcement agencies as Alexander drove from one town to the next. The first set of spike strips set out by police failed to bring Alexander's vehicle to a stop. Police continued chasing the suspect until the second set of spike strips halted the vehicle in Marysville, California, approximately 13 miles from where the chase began. At that time, our agency, Yuba County, as well as Wheatland PD, CHP and Marysville PD attempted to conduct a felony stop on the driver, Leslie Carbis said. The vehicle was stopped, but he would not comply with orders to surrender and exit the vehicle. Multiple opportunities were given for him at that time to surrender. Jonathan Alexander had the opportunity to make better life decisions and exit his vehicle peacefully. Instead, Alexander decided that he was going to bring horrific consequences on himself in the moments to follow. After the Yuba County Sheriff's Department released K9 Glock to apprehend Alexander, the suspect pulled out a gun and shot the dog through the neck. This is when Alexander's stupidity crossed the line, and it was about to cost him everything. Shooting a police K9 is equivalent to shooting any other officer. Cops immediately opened fire on Alexander, quickly turning him into a human sprinkler. Once he quit moving, officers quickly removed him from the vehicle and began CPR until a medical response crew arrived. A friend of Alexander's named Roxy Taylor identified him on Facebook. Jonathan Alexander was declared dead as a doornail a short time later. His decisions to endanger the lives of others by driving under the influence and then leading police on a high-speed chase could have been the extent of his bad night, but Alexander wanted to be a thug. He shot Glock through the neck and then paid for that mistake with his life. No other officers were hit by Alexander's gunfire, according to local news source CBS Sacramento. The Yuba County Sheriff's Office, Wheatland Police Department, Marysville Police Department, and California Highway Patrol were all involved in the incident, according to local news source KCRA. K9 Glock was rushed to a local veterinarian for treatment and is expected to make a full recovery. Despite what the mainstream media might say about this shocking incident and Jonathan Alexander's death, it's important to remember that he is the one who decided to bring such heavy consequences on himself. Thank God, K9 Glock will make a full recovery and that no other officers